what's up, brothers and sisters? Welcome back to another tutorial. Hope you're doing fantastic. In today's video, I'm gonna teach you how to play Cardigan by Taylor Swift. So hey, if you do like the content on this channel and want more tutorials, more covers, please go down below and smash that subscribe button. As well, don't forget to click on the bell so you'll be notified the next time that I'll put up any new content. Alright, so let's jump into it. Alright, so let's start with verse number 1 and we're going to play it as follows. So the chord progression that we're going to use in verse 1 is E minor, A major, or as I like to do it, A sus2. Then we got G major, or you can do as well a G6. And then we go back to A major or A sus2. So for the arpeggios, I'm going to show you a very easy way to play it without having to use all of these shapes. Alright, so let's start with E minor. For this chord, we're going to leave the strings open. And we're going to play the strings 6 and 1 together. 3, 2, 3, 1, 6, 3, 2, 3, 1. Second fret, first string. Pull off. Third fret, second string. Now this last part that I showed you, we're going to use it in between each measures. Now we go to A major and we're going to play it with the middle finger, placing it in the second fret, third string. And we're going to play it pretty much the same way as the E minor, but instead of playing the 6th string, we're going to play the 5th one. So it's going to be 5 and 1 together. 3, 2, 3, 1, 5, 3, 2, 3, 1. And again, second fret, first string. Pull off. Third fret, second string. Now the third chord, the G major, we're going to use the middle finger and place it in the third fret, 6th string, and the ring finger in the third fret, 2nd string. So it is like a G6 but without the index. And this one we play it exactly the same way as the E minor. 6, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 6, 3, 2, 3, 1. And then we go back to A major. We are going to play this sequence twice in the first verse. Alright, so after verse number 1, we go right away to the first chorus, which sounds like this. Right, so for the chorus we have 2 chord progressions, starting with the first one. It's D major 9, A sus2, G6 open, back to A sus2. Then we have the second chord progression, which is E minor, A sus2, G6 open, and back to A sus2. Alright, so the strumming pattern is going to be down, down, up, up, down, 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 up. Down, down, up, up, down, 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 up. Down, down, up, up, down, 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 up. Down, down, up, down, 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 up. Alright, so I'm gonna do it again slowly with the tab, and notice at the end I'm going to do again this little run just before starting the second verse, where we're going to play again the same arpeggios that I showed you in the first verse. Alright, so verse number 2 is going to be exactly the same thing as verse number 1, but we're going to play it only once. So it sounds like this. So then we have chorus number 2, and the first chord progression is going to remain exactly the same as the chorus number 1, which is D9, A sus2, G6 open, and back to A sus2. Now the second chord progression is going to be different, starting with G6, then we have B minor, D9, and back to G6. Everything together, it sounds like this. Remember that we are using exactly the same strumming pattern that we did in the first chorus. So here we go. So after the second chorus, we have a solo part. The chords are G6, B minor, A sus2, and back to G6 open or with the ring finger. So we're going to play this sequence once in the solo part with the same strumming pattern, and then we are going to the bridge, which is going to be exactly the same thing as the solo part. Same chord, same strumming pattern. So let's move on to chorus number 3. For this part, we're going to use the first chord progression twice. So if you guys remember, the first chord progression was D9, A sus2, G6, and back to A sus2. And we're going to repeat it twice with the same strumming pattern. So then we have a third verse, which sounds like this. We're going to use the same 2 chord progressions that we did in the first chorus. The first chord progression, however, we're going to play it twice, and then the second chord progression once. And lastly, we have a fourth chorus, which sounds like this. have G6, B minor, D9, and back to G6. Alright, so that wraps it up for today, guys. I really hope that this tutorial helped you a lot, and if it did, please go down below and leave your like. Also hit that subscribe button for more tutorials, more covers. I'll see you around in the next video. Stay safe, guys. Peace.